What did you think of how your kids responded when Morehead was taking it to you?
Well, we start the game shooting all jump shots because it was the easiest thing to do. And you got to give Morehead credit. They just came after us, got up under us, got body to body, hand checking. It was like we needed it. It's exactly, I said it before the game. They were going to come after us, and we didn't respond early. You can't shoot jumpers in a game like that. And what happened was, we just started saying, okay, throw it to the post every single time. We threw it to Alex or Archie in the post. Couldn't throw it to Nerlens early because he couldn't make a free throw. So we can throw it to you, but if you're not making free throws, how do we keep throwing it to you? We're going to miss 2 more and 2 more and 2 more. You got to make your free throws. So it was a good game for us. I mean, you walk out, again, we don't rebound the offensive end, yet we gave up a lot of rebounds. But we're shooting a high percentage. We're making free throws. They shoot 36%. I mean, it's not as though they shot 55% against us. Alex and Archie were just tremendous for young kids. But they wanted Kyle, and I told Kyle, this isn't last year. If you want to be on that court, you got to guard somebody. They went at you every single time. And he's got to learn. And he's also got to come up with balls. Willie looked a little overwhelmed because it got real physical. Well, if you want to stay in the game, you better fight like heck. If not, sit over here. But the 2 guys played well. Look, we are what we are. I watched 20 minutes of a game the other night. These dudes, it's like they're in February right now. They have their teams back. They're hyped up. We're not there. We are what we are right now. We're just trying to get better.
John, could you kind of update a little bit on Ryan Harrell?
Yeah, he practiced for 2 days, and I say practice. He worked out while we practiced in the facility with us. He just called yesterday and said, Coach, I got an issue that I got to deal with, and my mom's here, and I'm going to go deal with it. If I knew more, I would keep it from you. But I don't know more.
You know when he'll be back?
Yes, it should be this weekend. I don't know Friday. I mean, I don't know. We all love the kid. We all want him to do well, and I'm trying to, we're trying to walk through this. Mom's a little concerned. So he's a great kid, too. And we need him. I mean, we need him. But it's bigger than basketball for me. You want the kid to be right, and you want to make sure in his mind he's right. Anything else? Yes.
John, one other thing about that. You've said that Kentucky is not for everyone. Is Ryan struggling with just the adjustment of this?
I don't think so. I don't think it's that. It might be some of it, but I don't believe that. He was getting better. That's the sad thing about it. I mean, and I was all over him, but I just saw Alex's father, and I said, I'm on him half the game, and he's playing better and better, but he's only 50% of the way there now. And his dad said that's why he came here. He wanted to be challenged. He wanted to be coached. He wanted to be pushed. And that's what my son needed. Well, they know that coming here. This is an open book here. This is not, we embellish and we don't do it. So, no, I think he's fine. My hope is he comes back this weekend and he's got to start on the road, getting with the team and practicing and seeing where we are. Wade's still down, though.
When you talk about, you can tell them that it's going to be physical, you try to simulate in practice, but does it take something like this when they play a team that's just going to grab and muscle and so
well,
get the message?
Let me ask you, how did people play us last year? They played us exactly the same way. Now, what I see is that's how everybody's going to play us. You just got to mush and hope that it's a day that they're not getting low and they're not playing through bumps and, they bail out on shots. We took a couple fadeaways. The minute a guy took a fadeaway, I subbed him in this game. You're not taking fadeaways in this game. You're either a man or you're sitting down because these dudes are coming after your face. So either go at the rim or sit. If you couldn't come up with balls in this game, I put somebody else in. The issue is I played Archie and Alex too many minutes, but, you don't believe this, but I wanted to win. Didn't want to lose the game. And those two had a will to win. I mean, their will to win was unbelievable. Nolan's was good, but not as good as he had been. He didn't have as much energy. And I like the fact that they pushed and shoved on him because it makes him fight back.
Cal, you guys, they went on that run. I think they were up 16-6. You call that timeout. Alex comes out immediately, dunks it, scores, I think, 8 points in the next 4 or 5 minutes. What is that button you push with him in that timeout? What do you say?
We threw him the ball. We just said, we're posting Alex and we're posting Archie. The rest of you dudes, get out of the way. If you want to win, you'll start figuring out stuff to do. This isn't brain surgery at times. It's Alex and Archie had it going. You just keep going to them. My staff the whole time, you know, it's Alex. I know. What do you want me to do? I can't. These other guys are out on the court. You should let them touch the ball a little bit. So, but, you know, the only thing I can tell you is we got a ways to go. There are a lot of teams better than us right now. But I'll say this, I really like my team. I like my team. We still haven't figured out all how we have to play, but I like my team.
Cal, on the very end of the ball game, I saw Portis grabbing his right hamstring. Are you aware of anything?
No, he's fine. The other kid had Archie had the cramps, and they're both fine. They're good.
John Morehead had, as you know, 16 offensive rebounds. What's going on there? Is that getting better, even though that's a pretty big number?
We're better. We got some tough rebounds. Alex got a bunch of tough ones. Nolan's got some. Cal's still not getting any tough rebounds. So when you look at this, if I go back, the long bouncing balls that we don't get, those are guards. Those aren't our big guys. But the ones around the goal that we don't get, those are our big people. And we'll go keep, you know, analyzing it and breaking it down and showing them on tape. And obviously, we got to get better. You can't give up 16 offensive rebounds. And they, you know, what they did is they just came right after us, you know, and you got to give them credit for how they played.
John, the problems you see with Kyle on defense, does that concern you, and you thought he'd be better than that at this stage, or no big worries yet? Or?
No, I don't have any worries, because if he doesn't guard, he's not playing. It's real simple. I mean, I told him, I said it to him in front of the team. If this is what other teams do to us, the minute I see it, if you don't stop the guy, do something to stop him, then you're out and I'll play Willie. Or I'll go small and I'll go Alex at 3, and we'll go 3 guards, which isn't, I was going to do that tonight, by the way, and I didn't, because I want to get Willie time. I need Willie to be out there. But I almost did that and went small. But Kyle's capable, but listen, here it is. You stop the man and you're sitting. Would you figure out?
I would try.
You would try like heck. Well, guess what? He better try like heck. And I love him. I told him after, Kyle, you know I love you. But you're not playing guard that way. I'm just telling you right now. So.
Given his physical limitations, what does he have to do better?
He's got to anticipate. He's got to be rougher. He's got to be nasty. You don't want to be nasty, you're probably not going to play. Doesn't mean dirty. It means playing people before angles and all those things. But I'm going to tell you, playing that way is really, really hard. It's easier kind of loping up and down and letting the guy catch it and then trying to play him. But obviously, that ain't getting it done.
John, quick turnaround to Friday, right here. Quick turnaround to Friday night. What will you and the team do over the next 2 days?
We're going to have Thanksgiving at my house tomorrow. We're going to do a walkthrough later in the afternoon. We're not going to practice. We may do a little bit of film stuff at my house. And then I think we're going to do a movie tomorrow. There's a movie that I want them to see. So we may do that tomorrow night and go Friday. Now, I'm just one, as you know, we always give them off Christmas. They're going home for 3 or 4 days. I don't care, mainly because I want to be with my family, to be truthful. But it gives them a chance to go home, and I've done that every year I've coached. We never will stay here over Christmas. Not happening. I won't play in a tournament that we'd have to miss Christmas. That's time with our families. Usually I'll give them a day and a half off over Thanksgiving. The way the schedule fell, it's not what's happening, so we'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, John. Oh, sorry.
When they were down like that, I mean, was there something that you saw in them where they were starting to get, it's like, we have to react to this pressure, we have to do some things differently?
No, I was thinking it's going to be a long Thanksgiving, is what I was thinking, because I didn't know and hadn't seen these guys in this environment. You have to understand, I'm learning about my team, and they've got to be thrown in situations like this. We need another team to play a zone the whole game. We need another team to do what this team does, get up in you and just foul you and grab you. And I know there's one more we're playing, there may be a couple. We got to play those guys. We got to play a team that's going to hold the ball, that's going to, spread the court and hold the ball, make us play defense for 35 seconds and shoot a three. We need all those kind of games.
In the Maryland game, a 15-0 run tonight, a 16-0 run, are there any similarities you're seeing from your guys when they're giving up these long runs?
Yeah, we're not stopping them and we're not scoring. We're not, no, it's not brain surgery. We're not, look, there were a couple plays where we didn't come up with balls and didn't block a shot, and I looked at the guy, why didn't you get the ball? I tried. You tried? Why didn't you block that? Well, I tried. What? So we're in that mode right now where we think it's okay to try. Well, what about them? They tried harder. I know, he tried harder than me, but I did try. Well, it ain't getting it. And that's what happens when you get a bunch of young guys. I mean, I'll say it, we're getting better. Isn't it nice that we were down and had to fight back and we had to see what we are? How about the second half? They didn't go away, and then we get down again. I think we got down 6 again, didn't we? And we had to come back. It's good for us. I mean, it's what this team needs. There are games, yeah, you may be up 25, but what do you learn? Other than, okay, we got stats and nice stats and all. This is how you learn. Let a team come in and bang you around a little bit and do their thing, and, but thanks.